I thought that I was shining today. Y'all are the ones shining bright like a diamond. Y'all look good. You feeling good? Woo. Oh my God. Thank you for coming to see me. You know what? I perform on like all types of stages, but I ain't never felt no energy like the talk show crowd energy. I just want y'all to know. Y'all energy. You see that? Your energy is off the chain. That's important to me. Now, you just gave me the energy of what the energy I came in with today, because I got super excited because we got LL Cool J coming through today. Listen. Baby. You see that? Honey? See? You giving me this morning when I realized he was coming through today. That is my favorite part about my job, when you get to see people you grew up on and that you love. You know that? So honey, back in the day, you know, we grew up listening to him, you know, stuff like that. So as I got older, I had to have my version of his outfits. And then I used to have these rings. On one hand, across my hand, it said Jenny. And then the other hand, it said Kate, because back then they called me Jenny Kate, like y'all call me J Hood today. It says Jenny Kate. Now, I'm so mad I left that ring at home, because had I known, like if I was going to his concert, I would have to go back and get all the links and the chains and then the hat. You know what he dressed like, right? I mean, I would have had, and one of my favorite things to have, that's why I walk around with a boombox, y'all. Oh my God! That is exactly why. Look, okay. You gotta see how I came to work today. I woke up the whole office with my boombox. Take a look. That was a 9 a.m. turn up this morning. Everybody came out dancing. See, that's how, if we all went to the concert, that's how we would have to do. We gotta play the music in the car. You gotta go look at all the old videos. You gotta play the music. Okay, every office, go home, tell your work. Jennifer Hudson said every office needs to start their work day like that. Anybody with me? You see what I'm saying? That's what yes. That is what's great about having your own talk show, because you get to meet all the people that you love. Now, let me tell you some things that ain't so great, okay? You know, doing a talk show, you don't. And I've learned, well, you know, you get notes a lot, but I happen to have people listen to me talk all the time now, and so I'm used to being like, if you're a spokesperson for something, they'll say, let's see what you're wearing, and you stand there and you get looked at by everybody. If it's a record, Clive will say, Jennifer, sing the song like this. Well, now in the new talk show space, can I call it out? Lauren, don't come out, Lauren. But Lauren, she tells me, Jennifer, you tend to say, wow, too much. And I never noticed that about myself. So apparently, there's a clip. Wow, 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 wow. I love that. Wow, wow, oh, wow. Wow, okay, wow, okay. Oh, girl, I can't even get the card up. Hold the line, hold the line. Wow. Wow. Okay, I already love Lauren, but I love her even more for calling me out, because I love notes. And I told them, I was like, give me notes. I love feedback. I don't know everything, teach me. And I'm a musician, I'm a singer, right? So I've noticed that in the music form, like we all have like a signature riff. You ever notice when you listen to your favorite artist? So like mine is, whoa, I don't care what record it is, I'm gonna give you a whoa, okay? Then like Mariah Carey, she say, oh, from Vision of Love, right? Fantasia don't kill me. Fantasia don't kill me. Fantasia don't kill me. Fantasia is, yeah. She always say, Jennifer, I don't sing like that. And I'll be like, Fantasia, that's your signature. And Whitney, shoot. Does she not do that? Not shoe, but shoot. You gotta shoot. That's her signature. Come on, we all know Michael Jackson's. Anybody? See? We all got a signature. But I I gotta go back to the wows. In the wows, yes, you may notice that I say wow a lot, but did I say I was an actress? So what I've learned is that actors, everything has its own subtext. It's a different subtext. So per the situation, it varies. I said 1,000 wows, I admit it. But sometimes it's a wow like, wow, that's amazing. Wow, wow, you know, or I have to say when I don't know what's going on, like, oh, wow. That means, and it's happened a lot around here when I'm with the producers and they be like, so Jennifer, this, and I'll be like, wow, that means I don't know what's going on. Okay, they stay pitching some idea and then sometimes I can't figure it out. Anyway, it's almost been a month, y'all, since we've started shooting the show. It's crazy. See, that alone, you see? You see that? I'll be like, oh, wow, it's a whole month. It doesn't feel like it. It feels like a whole new life. I'm getting acquainted to, like, you know, being back and forth in Chicago and here, and then I walk in here and it's a whole bunch of wow, what in the wow, oh my God. But and I love expression. So even when I'm texting people, I love memes because I like you to get a real sense of whatever that emotion is. So I love to send memes to everything, and I have quite a few of them, but now I have even more since I've been on the show, and so we decided to put some of them together. So can we take a look at a few of them? Let's look at this clip. All right, now here's one. See, Leslie Jordan, what you think you're saying? Wow, you think it's a wow? You think it's a wow? It's like when your friend spilled the tea directly in your ear. He was saying some real tea in my ear too. What it look like? It look like I'm thinking. I'm looking like, ooh, don't you say that on television, Leslie. Now make sure that nobody turn your mic off. Okay, we got another one. The Dream Girls, Shirley Ralph. Oh my God, when she came through, she's so fabulous. Look at her. Now my face, I gotta look this way because I don't see that far. I'm like, to me, I look like I'm saying, no, she don't got the same boa I got. Now, who gave her that? That's that face. That's a whole lot on that face. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to see what else we got. Oh, my sister. Lord have mercy, she came to the show. When it's time to divide up the bill. Does that face not have a whole lot of expressions? I called Juju earlier. I was like, Julia, what you think you're saying? Well, I was thinking. And then she said a bunch of stuff that we cannot air on this television. Okay, so I was like, I won't be saying that. But Juju looks to me like she want to say, don't you go on that show wearing that no more. Like, I could see so many things that she may be saying to me, and she's probably watching this right now. Anyway, we have a great show ahead. We'll be right back. Wow, I can't believe I'm here. The ladies love our first guest, and so do I. He's a Grammy award-winning musician that stars on the hit CBS show NCIS Los Angeles. Please welcome the one and only LL Cool J. Sir.
Well,
You so cool, I can't even sit next to you. You want to scream at him too, don't you?
so,
We must contain ourselves. He's too cool for us. Let's slow down. So, we're so excited to have you here today.
happy to be here. Congratulations.
Goodness.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations on being inducted on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like, that was amazing.
Yeah, it was an amazing moment. It feels good to be recognized in that way, and to you know, for your peers and so many people to just say, hey, you made an impact. And I'm grateful, just grateful.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Doing what we do, right?
Doing what we do.
Just dream, keep dreaming, achieve something, dream some more.
That's right.
Yeah.
Did you ever think, look at this. Did you ever think growing up that, you would achieve so much?
You know what? Like me as a kid growing up, I had a lot of dreams. I didn't know I'd do all of this stuff.
Right.
You never know what you can accomplish. What I would say is you just never limit yourself. And, you just gotta really believe in the beauty of your dreams and kind of, no matter what happens, kind of navigate the obstacles and keep going forward. The thing people,
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I had no idea.
You had no idea.
I'd be lying.
How old were you when you started rapping and making music?
When I started I became a fan at like 9 years old.
Okay.
I heard the group called the Cold Crush Brothers and you know, like Flash and the Furious Five and all of them. There were a lot of tapes circulating around New York.
Okay.
And then at around 11, 12, I started writing my own songs. At 14, I started pursuing the idea of becoming a professional recording artist. And at 16, Ad Rock from the Beastie Boys gave my tape to Rick Rubin, and we ended up starting the label Def Jam.
Whoa, starting it. Wow. That's amazing. Does music run in your family?
Yeah, music definitely runs in the family. You know, my grandfather played the tenor sax.
Really?
Yeah, he was a tenor sax musician, and I grew up with, you know, a lot of music around the house. Miles Davis and Jimmy Smith at the Penthouse and all of that stuff. And then my mother, you know, writes poetry, and my grandmother was in the choir. So, you know,
it's just all around.
I was around. And, you know, my father, too. You know, he came into my life. He was in my life early, but then he had to be, right? And then he came back into my life. He had a label, and he was a singer as well. He worked with the Coasters, and yeah, so it was, yeah.
Thank you for saying it for me. What?
Yeah.
I think that could be a record.
Wow.
You think I could get a record out of that LL?
Why not?
That's gonna be a record one day.
Depends on the
one
subject.
day.
The subject matter got to be worthy
That's
of the
what's
wow,
important,
though.
right?
Yeah, no doubt.
See, watch, hold the line. Wait for that song.
All
It
right.
came from me. Okay, I want to know, do you play any instruments?
Not really.
No?
I mean, I could tinker around on that enough to kind of just go ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
But in reality, I just write lyrics. And I do top line things by ear. So a lot of my choruses, like Hey Lover and song, like even I Need Love, like I, actually hum that by ear.
You hum it first?
Yeah, I hummed it. I came up with the melody
Interesting.
and then had the engineer play it. Yeah.
I
So
didn't know.
a lot of things, but primarily it's mostly lyrics. And just, I hear the melodies and I kind of see the colors in the music. And that's kind of how I've always worked.
That is so very interesting to me as a musician.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's gonna make me look at music differently. Do you remember the first time you heard your song on the radio?
Oh, yeah. My first time I heard my song on the radio, I was on Farmers Boulevard in Queens, New York. It was nighttime. It was probably maybe 8, 9 at night. There was a DJ named Red Alert. It had rained earlier in the day, so the water had hit the street, and the street lights were like beating off the pavement. You know what I'm saying? And my record was playing in the game room. I was just standing in front of the game room near a payphone, and a dude came over to me and he whispered in my ear. He was like, "Yo, that's you on the radio."
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? I just remember being like, yeah, I like that.
See?
Yeah.
It's a feeling like no other, right?
It's amazing because the thing about being an artist is, what a lot of people don't realize is it really is about the sharing.
Right.
That's the thing that makes it beautiful, like knowing that people are admiring your work, knowing that people are getting into it. The fact that the radio is special because others are listening. It's not so much that you're hearing it, it's knowing that others are hearing it.
And it's reaching
and sharing
other
it with people and sharing your art and your gifts and your passion with people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's the beauty of being an artist, right?
It's the beauty. And hearing songs on the radio of your favorite artists, that's a sign that you made it when you're like, ooh,
Yeah.
I made it if my song's on the radio. My first time, I was driving, and I should not have been driving when I heard my song. Do not drive when you hear your song on the radio for the first time. I think that's why I still don't listen to the radio now while I'm driving. But seriously, y'all. Okay, I got to ask you about when you look at throwback pictures of yourself from early on in your career, what's your thoughts of that now? Or do you have any?
Love it. I can actually... Like, it's funny. I could tell, like that.
I love it.
I could kind of tell. I could tell what year it is by my jewelry.
Can?
By my jewelry.
What year was it?
That's probably about like 86.
86?
Something like that. Yeah, because I know the chains got a little bigger and all that. Yeah, that's like 88.
So the chains got bigger each year.
That's 88. Yeah, that's about 88.
Was 89
87,
bigger?
88. Yeah.
It was?
Yeah.
Was it heavy?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well, that's feeling 87-ish.
I love how you could tell the year from this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was a good vibe, though. It just makes me think about the fact that as a little kid, you can do anything you put your mind to.
Yes.
The dream can become a reality. You know what I'm saying?
He said what he said. What was LL after this. We'll be right back.
The building is owned by Ava Safari. It's only at about 26% occupancy since COVID wiped out most of her tenants. The office that she gave them is on a floor that's otherwise vacant.
Good. Last thing we need are collateral casualties.
Consider these people armed. We know they're dangerous, and they have access to high explosives, so watch out for booby traps.
Sir, what, booby trap? Wait, nobody said anything about a booby trap. I'm not the bomb disposal guy. Maybe Sam should be coming in here first.
An inspecting company thinks you'll be fine. Probably.
Probably.
We're back with LL Cool J. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about the new season of
Yeah.
NCIS.
New season of NCIS Los Angeles. First of all, we're going into our 14th season,
14th?
so yeah, it's pretty amazing. And you know, we learn a lot about Sam's personal life. His dad, you know, his dad is dealing with some things, some dementia and some other, you know, health issues that Sam has to deal with. So we discover a lot of personal things about the character, and then at the same time, you know, it's just this whole idea of, you know, being there for your brothers, being there for your sisters, being there for your work family, so to speak, because they're his main family. And this is a guy who's willing to put his life on the line and die for, you know, to preserve the freedom of others. So he's a pretty courageous character, and it's an honor playing him. Former Navy SEAL. Former Navy
Really?
SEAL, yeah.
So if you're a Navy SEAL, you have to do stunts?
Well, sometimes I do some stunts. Yeah, I did a lot of them early on, and it's like now they try to get them done before I find out they're doing them. But yeah, we do a lot of stunts. I still do about 70-80% of the stunts. I just like to. It's energy.
Really?
Yeah, I like to. Yeah.
You say it's energy?
It's energy, yeah.
I just did a film where I did the stunts in it, and it was a bit action heavy. And you said it's the energy. I can understand that.
It's the energy,
but
right?
it could get scary. You don't get scared?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna like let a horse kick me in my nose. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'll do the stunt. You know what I mean? Nah, but not really. I try not to. I mean, I don't love, you know, like horses like that. Like, I like horses, don't get me wrong.
So you had like a scene with a horse?
Yeah, you know, horses can be a little, you know what I'm saying? A little, you know what I mean? Little horses, you know, because I'm not used to being on top of something that's so much stronger than me. That's crazy. You know what I mean?
Okay. See, I need to see this.
Damn.
See, so in this scene,
I was cool. I look real cool.
See, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, no,
we gotta make like your character might be okay with it, but you as a person might not. So how do you be like, okay, let me save face and
I mean, inside I was wow.
See?
You know, yeah.
See?
Wow.
You see?
You know what I mean?
That will be necessary,
Wow.
I'm trying to tell you. Like,
know what I mean?
whoa, wow.
Yeah.
The last
Yeah.
time I was with a horse, I had to sing to it because I was so nervous about it, okay? I didn't say while I got to sing it. Now, okay, tell me, because Magic Johnson was just here, and I heard about his yacht parties. It's like you, Samuel, and Magic, and y'all wives. Is it a club? Because would I need a mate to come be a part of this? Like, y'all go every year?
Yeah, we go, wow. We go every year, and we have a lot of fun. And, you know, Magic's an amazing host, and we go on the party, and we just run around the world. And, you know, for me, it's just great to just sit with my big brother and learn some things, learn about life, learn from somebody who's traveled some places that I haven't traveled. And, you know, it's a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can imagine.
We have a good time.
How do y'all go out? Like, don't everybody recognize y'all?
Well, you know, Magic, you know, he's, 3 inches from 7 feet tall, so you're not hiding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's 6'9", so we walking around, everybody recognize, they see, they look, and then boom. And then Samuel Jackson, that's my man. Sam, he gonna cuss out every fan that come up to him. And they love it. And they love it. It's on brand. Don't get me wrong. They love it.
They love it. That's what
my
they
man.
love him
So
for.
we just have a great time. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We have a great time, and I just love being around them and learning so much. Sam and Irvin and, everybody on the trip. We always have such a good time, and some of the conversations are beautiful. And I just will always walk away, feeling a little bit better about life. You know what I'm saying? It's really, yeah.
That's a good friend circle right there. Yeah. I want to see the clip of you having a good time, like on the yacht. What you be doing?
Well, like
Let's
on the
take a look.
I mean, there's bubble baths.
What is it?
Yeah, that was, Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He got a yeah.
Yeah, that was a, that's one of them bubble, that was a bubble bath to remember, you know what I mean? There's bubble baths and then there's bubble baths. That was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, like the ladies, oh, this'll work, it's fine, just sit in the soap, and next thing I know, the stuff is all the way up. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, but it was fun. I enjoyed myself, you know, I had a good time.
It looks like you had a good time.
Great time.
All right, after this, we'll be right back. We're back with LL Cool J. Oh my God. Do you have some advice and words of wisdom from your grandmother? Like, what did she teach you?
Well, my grandmother was like, she was like the oracle in the neighborhood, and people may have heard me say this, but she would always tell me, growing up, if a task is once begun, never leave it till it's done. Be thy labor great or small, do it well or not at all. You know what I'm saying? And that was like the software. I was programmed with that software growing up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get tuned in, you know, you tune your kids into a frequency, you know what I'm saying? So it's up to you to, you know,
Yes.
put the right things in them, give them the tools, how to think. You can't teach somebody what to think, but you can help them learn how to think.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I love that. I love that. Okay. Well, we got a few people in the audience who would like some words of wisdom from you. Who do we have? Hello.
Hi, Jennifer. My name is Denise Todd, and I'm from Los Angeles.
Oh, Los Angeles.
I started having children. I started having my children at 29. I turned 69 on the 10th of September.
Wow.
Virgo.
I've always been around my children, and my youngest daughter just moved to Texas with my 3-year-old granddaughter, and I don't know how to deal with separation.
I think, you know, the thing that I would just, you know, that's a real tough one because everybody's different, right? And there's no prescriptive way to deal with something like that. I would say you have to rediscover your dreams, you know, and rediscover yourself and also stay connected to them and not, there's, you know, through technology, you can stay connected and stay involved and you guys can have fun and correspond. Of course you should, and you should keep that intimate relationship that you've always had, even though you won't be able to smell a baby in the morning and all that. But you also have to remember to make sure that you're whole and that, you know, you know.
Thank you.
Keep.
You on the roll, sir. Hello. What's your name?
Hello, LL and J Hud.
Hey.
My name is Brandon Lavelle, and I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago in the house.
Chi-town!
There we go.
And I just moved out here 3 months ago
Right.
to pursue my dream.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
Moved out here 3 months ago to pursue my dream, and I could use all the advice you can give.
I would say, you know, whatever your dream is, master your craft, whatever that craft is, really focus on mastering the craft, and then put all of your energy into the pursuit of that dream. For me personally, I like to maintain faith, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's different, I understand in that regard, but I have faith in God and faith in myself.
Amen.
And I would say, you know, put your dream first. It's like putting your oxygen mask on and then helping the person next to you. Really focus on that. Yeah. And then, you know, your new relationships and your new friendships and all of those things will come at the right frequency and with the right energy because you're pursuing the thing and you're doing what you need to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Let's do one more. What's your name?
Hello, I'm Sadie Majidi from Torrance, California.
Hi.
All right. Hello.
What's up, Sadie?
So not that long ago, my very serious relationship ended with someone I thought I was going to end up with forever. So I'm just looking for guidance on how to let go and move on and just accept my situation.
You know, that's always a tough one. And, you know, a lot of things just take time and healing, you know. But really the answer, I think, for a lot of human beings in general is that you really have to love yourself more by taking action. You know, you got to be able to trust yourself, right? So it's time for you to set a real big, audacious goal and really go after it and really put your energy into fulfilling yourself, and then the rest of that stuff will get added to your life. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
That's what I would do.
You speaking on the day, sir.
That's how I would do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure there's a lot of some great advice out there in the crowd that they can be given, but That's just how I see it.
Well, we
you know?
wanted to hear from you, and we're so happy to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. You taught me so much.
This jacket is bling,
You
man.
like it?
I like
But I
that
put my chains on so you can my bling. Okay, the new season of NCIS Los Angeles premieres this Sunday at 10 p.m. on CBS. We'll be right back. Our next guest won 2 Tony Awards for writing the amazing Broadway musical, A Strange Loop. I'm honored to be one of the producers of the show. It's so good, y'all. Please welcome my friend, Michael R. Jackson. How are you?
I am doing wonderfully well. How are you?
I am good. Now, the last time I saw you was at the Tonys.
That's right. Like, it was a real whirlwind when they announced Best Musical and we all had to go backstage. And,
Yes.
And,
Look it up.
that was like a beautiful moment. I had on this crazy pink cape that everybody kept stepping on.
Did you plan that look for this moment?
A little bit.
Yeah? Because it was a statement. I love a good look.
A loud one.
And
Exclamation point.
You look good holding your Tony. Now, you wrote the whole show, but you didn't write a speech.
I did not write
Tell
a
me about
speech.
that.
I just think I got a little nervous, and I'm normally really good at sort of speaking, from the heart. But then suddenly when they called my name and I got up there, and I saw it was like 30 seconds, 29 seconds, 28 seconds, 27 seconds, and people were screaming, and I just started saying words. And, but I think it came out okay. But in the moment, I was like, why didn't I write that down?
No, I understand.
So always write down your speech. Always write down your speech.
So from here on out, you'll write out your speech.
I'm gonna write it on my hand.
You're gonna write it on your hand. Oh my God. First of all, thank you for allowing me to be a part of the show and the production.
Yes,
and everything.
thank you for being a part of it.
Yes. Can you tell, if you ain't seen this show, please go see this show. It is so amazing. I love it so much. Can you tell them what Strange Loop is about?
Yeah, A Strange Loop is a musical about a young, fat, black, gay musical theater writer named Usher, who works as an usher at a Broadway show. And he's writing a musical about a young, fat, black, gay musical theater writer named Usher, who works as an usher at a Broadway show, who's writing a musical, and so on and so forth, and sort of cycling through his own sort of thoughts and feelings about different areas of his life. Yeah.
Were you really an usher on the Broadway show?
I was an usher for 5 long years. I ushered at The Lion King, Mary Poppins, and a little brief stint at Aladdin. So I went all through the Disney pantheon.
And that's when you came up with the whole concept of the...
Well, I had been working on the show for a while, a little bit before that. It started off as a monologue that I started writing when I was 23 called Why I Can't Get Work, because I had just graduated from playwriting school and I had no idea what I was going to do. And that sort of monologue, I went to grad school for musical theater writing, started writing some music. That changed it. And then I started ushering, and I started watching audiences watch these shows night after night after night after night. Mm-hmm. And that sort of started to enter into the piece, this idea of a self-referential musical. And I sort of really credit that time, even though I was like kind of miserable, with helping me make the piece better. Because even though I hated that job, I loved theater, and I loved watching audiences watch the show, and that's sort of what the show A Strange Loop is kind of about.
Mm. I don't know where I want to go next because I'm thinking of the show, and it's such an experience because it kind of puts you, and I want to know if this was a part of your process when I think back to seeing it, because it kind of puts you in the same headspace as the character. So you're kind of experiencing it with the character. So from a creative perspective, I was curious to know, like, was that your intention in writing it? Because I felt that was super genius.
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, I like, because as I mentioned before, I was 23 when I started writing this monologue, and it was a very uncertain time in my life, and the piece isn't autobiographical, but it is personal, and I just really wanted to sort of put an audience in this protagonist's shoes, and I wanted to make them see the world through his eyes. And so it's been really thrilling to sort of watch all people from all different walks of life come into the theater, mm-hmm. and to see this protagonist who you've never seen, on a Broadway stage before, really sort of pour his heart out, and he goes to some sort of deep places. Sometimes he's like very shady. Sometimes he's very, emotional. And I want people to just like take a moment to sort of experience the world as he sees it.
You did just that. You really did just that. Have you heard from people that was affected by the show?
Yeah, like so many people, I often go and talk to people as the show is letting out. And there was this one gentleman who came up to me, sort of waited for everybody to sort of dissipate. And he told me that he had, been having some struggles with his family, sort of accepting him and his sexuality. And he invited some of them to come to the show. And he told me that once they saw the show with him, it opened up a dialogue in their family about him. And I was so touched by that. Because that's this other thing about theater in general is that, like, it can reach across the proscenium and you can, like, really touch people and it can bring people together and you can have a common experience. And again, because I started writing the show from such a lonely place, that it was able to move to a place of like an audience sort of taking it in is very moving to me. So I'm so grateful.
You did exactly that. Hold the line. More with Michael. We'll be right back. And we're back with Michael R. Jackson. Tell me, what is it like having Michael Jackson as your name?
Well, I'll tell you, Jennifer, it is a blessing and it is a curse. But nobody ever forgets my name, ever, not even once. And also, having the name Michael Jackson, it sort of is like, especially me going into the arts, if I'm gonna have that name, I better step it up. And so there's a little bit of magic, I feel like, that's always sort of on the name. And so I try to take that seriously in what I do as an artist.
Oh, okay. Well, obviously you take it very seriously. Tell me what your parents think about your success.
Oh, my parents are over the moon. They are, oh, my mommy and daddy. I love them. They're like the greatest people. They're my biggest cheerleaders. They came with me to the Tonys. They, like, my dad sometimes will go, like, would just randomly start telling people, like, this is my son in a newspaper or whatever, like, just like strangers or whatever. And my mom, she's probably watching right now.
Hi, Mom. I'm Jennifer.
And they're just like, they're extremely proud, and it's like, it makes me happy to see them happy.
Yeah. So did you watch them get happy and have fun at the Tonys?
Oh, yes. There was a moment that's, I had to go all around creation to get to do press and stuff, and I came back to go to my seat, and I stopped by there where they were seated, and there's this picture that somebody took of me and my mother, of her like reaching up and grabbing my face, and it's like my favorite picture.
Oh, you
like,
better
of
frame that.
Ever.
You had to frame that.
Yes.
I know you had.
Yeah. I mean, and she, like, and it's like, that's who she is. Like, you can see who she is in that picture, and I love her so much.
I love that. That's what these moments are all about.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful. Now, here you have a little surprise for me.
I do. We have a little special message from some friends that we'd like to share with you.
Oh, my God.
Hope you enjoy it.
Let's see.
Hey, Miss Producer! We're backstage at the Lyceum in New York City getting ready for a performance of A Strange Loop, and we just wanted to say congratulations on your beautiful new talk show! Thank you so much, and we cannot wait for you to come visit us again here at the Lyceum.
I love y'all! I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, you have an announcement you want to make.
Yes. Jennifer has so graciously offered to sing one of the songs from the show that'll be coming out soon.
Yes.
It's a song from the show. I did a little lyrical tweak for her, and I'm so grateful. Like, Jennifer's is one of the voices of the angels. I loved it ever since I first heard her.
Thank you.
I told her, I think when we first met, like, her song, Bring Back the Music.
Sing!
Like, that song, like, I love it so much. And so I just am honored that you're gonna lend your vocals to us for this song.
I cannot wait. The Strange Loop is now playing. For tickets and more information, go to our website, and guess what? Everyone here is getting a ticket to go see Strange Loop. We'll be right back. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.